COVID hits, gyms are closed. Myself and my training partner don't have a place to work out anymore. All the gyms are closed. So he said to me, "Hey, I have a buddy who's got a home gym."
Mm-hmm.
He said we can train there. We just throw him a few bucks when we work out. So we go, and that's when I noticed all of the Strongman equipment, the Atlas stones and the yoke and the farmer's handles. And I was like, "What is all this?" He's like, "Oh, he's a Strongman." I was like, "That's cool." So we're training at his place, and one day he invited us to come on a Saturday. We're going to pull a truck. So I came home. I told my wife, "Hey, we're going to pull a truck." I was excited,
Yeah.
So she came down, watched, and then she was like, I want to train for this."
No,
I was like, "Really?
okay.
Really?" I was like, "Okay." So we talked to Marshall, the trainer, and he's like, "Yeah." So he started training her. And then we went to watch Marshall compete. And on the way home from the competition, my wife looks over at me and she's like, "Do you ever think about," and I'm like, No. Why would I? No. Before she could even finish the question, no, why would I want to do that? That's crazy. That's, it's insane doing the stuff that they were doing.
Right.
And then it just kind of got talked into it. It's like, no, try it. So, and then I did my first competition and was hooked and was like, all right, this is something I'm going to pursue and just keep doing.
So speaking of Strongman, then, and for the guys listening that are living under a rock, can you just explain, well, like, what is Strongman? How is it different than, like, say, powerlifting?
Powerlifting is MMA.
Mm-hmm.
Strongman is pro wrestling.
It's entertainment. Yeah.
It's very real weight, but we do it in a more entertaining way.
Okay.
Powerlifting, you're going to have your three lifts. You're going to have your bench press, your squat, your deadlift.
Mm-hmm.
Those are your three events. Now, Strongman, you're going to do your squat, but it's not going to be just a regular bar with weight on it. It's going to be some crazy implement that looks like a stage with slot machines on it or something. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends on where the event is, on what they do. But and then you're also going to have these giant Atlas stones.
Those are the big like the big balls, the big rocks. Okay,
because they're big and they're stone. And they range anywhere from 200 to 400 pounds, and you pick these up and you place them on a pedestal, and that's the competition. Or a Hercules hold, where you're holding two pillars. You have handles attached. You're grabbing on these handles and you're holding these pillars like Hercules. Yeah. Until you're and that's a grip strength event. Or a farmer's carry, where you're just carrying giant blocks of, it could be iron, it could be wood, it could be, so it's lifting heavy things any way you can lift them. And it's entertaining because you're seeing these monsters of men just doing these feats of strength that are, pretty insane.
What's up, brother? If you like this clip, go back and listen to the full episode. I guarantee you'll love it. Visit my channel. If you haven't done so already, subscribe now. If you prefer to listen to longer episodes in audio format, the podcast is available on all major podcast platforms.